Welcome to True Crime Reports. Today we're going to look at the Darknet markets and where I believe it is heading towards. To understand the next evolution of trading illicit goods on the net, we need to have a quick at how far it has come from. Though e-commerce on the dark web only started around 2006, illicit goods were among the first items to be transacted using the internet, when in the early 1970s students at Stanford University and Massachusetts Institute of Technology used the ARPANET to coordinate the purchase of cannabis. By the end of the 1980s, news groups like Alt.Drugs would become online centers of drug discussion and information. However, any related deals were arranged entirely off-site directly between individuals. With the development and popularization of the World Wide Web and e-commerce in the 1990s, the tools to discuss or conduct illicit transactions became more widely available. One of the better-known web-based drug forums, The Hive, launched in 1997, serving as an information-sharing forum for practical drug synthesis and legal discussion. The Hive was featured in a Dateline NBC special called The X-Files in 2001, bringing the subject into public discourse. From 2003, the Research Chemical mailing list would discuss sourcing research chemicals from legal and gray sources as an alternative to forums such as alt.drugs.psychedelics. However, Operation Web Trap led to a series of website shutdowns and arrests in this area. The first pioneering marketplace to use both Tor and Bitcoin escrow was Silk Road, founded by Ross Ulbricht under pseudonym Dread Pirate Roberts in February 2011. In June 2011, Gawker published an article about the site, which led to internet buzz and an increase in website traffic. This in turn led to political pressure from Senator Chuck Schumer on the US DEA and Department of Justice to shut it down, which they finally did in October 2013 after a lengthy investigation. Silk Road's use of all of Tor, Bitcoin escrow, and feedback systems would set the standard for new Darknet markets for the coming years. The shutdown was described by news site Deepweb as the best advertising the Darknet markets could have hoped for, following the amount of copycat sites that pop up in its place, and The Guardian predicted others would take over the market that Silk Road previously dominated. The months and years after Silk Road's closure were marked by a greatly increased number of shorter-lived markets as well as semi-regular law enforcement takedowns, hacks, scams and voluntary closures. Atlantis, the first site to accept Litecoin as well as Bitcoin, closed in September 2013, just prior to the Silk Road raid, leaving users just 1 week to withdraw any coins. In October 2013, Project Black Flag closed and stole their users' Bitcoins in the panic shortly after Silk Road's shutdown. Black Market Reloaded's popularity increased dramatically after the closure of Silk Road and Cheap Marketplace. However, in late November 2013, the owner of Black Market Reloaded announced that the website would be taken offline due to the unmanageable influx of new customers this caused. Cheap Marketplace, which launched in March 2013, was one of the lesser-known sites to gain popularity with Silk Road's closure. Not long after those events, in December 2013, it ceased operation after 2 Florida men stole $6 million worth of users' Bitcoins. From late 2013 through to 2014, new markets started launching with regularity, such as the Silk Road 2.0, run by the former Silk Road site administrators, as well as the Agarum Marketplace. Such launches were not always a success. In February 2014, Utopia, the highly anticipated market based on Black Market Reloaded, opened only to shut down 8 days later following rapid actions by Dutch law enforcement. February 2014 also marked the short lifespans of Black Goblin Market and Cannabis Road, 2 sites which closed after being demonized without much effort. November 2014 briefly shook the Darknet market ecosystem, when Operation Onimus, executed by the United States FBI and UK's National Crime Agency, led to the seizure of 27 hidden sites, including Silk Road 2.0, one of the largest markets at the time, as well 12 smaller markets and individual vendor sites. By September 2014, Agora was reported to be the largest market, avoiding Operation Onimus, and as of April 2015 has gone on to be the largest overall marketplace with more listings than the Silk Road at its height. 2015 would feature market diversification and further developments around escrow and decentralization. In March 2015, the Evolution Marketplace performed an exit scam. An exit scam is a confidence trick where an established business stops shipping orders while receiving payment for new orders. Evolution Marketplace exit scam stole escrowed bitcoins worth $12 million, half of the ecosystem's listing market share at that time. The closure of Evolution led to a users redistributing to Black Bank and Agora. However, Black Bank, which as of April 2015 captured 5% of the Darknet Market's listings, announced on May 18, 2015 its closure for maintenance before disappearing in a similar scam. Following these events, commentators suggested that further market decentralization could be required, such as the service Open Bazaar, in order to protect buyers and vendors from this risk in the future, as well as more widespread support from multi-sig cryptocurrency payments. In April, The Real Deal, the first open cyberarms market for software exploits as well as drugs, launched to the interest of computer security experts. In May, varied DDoS attacks were performed against different markets including The Real Deal. The market owners set up a phishing website to get the attacker's password, and subsequently revealed collaboration between the attacker and the administrator of Mr. Nice Guy's market, who was also planning to scam his users. This information was revealed to news site Deepweb. On July 31, the Italian police in conjunction with Europol shut down the Italian-language Babylon Darknet Market, seizing 11,254 Bitcoin wallet addresses and €1 million. At the end of August, the leading marketplace Agora announced its imminent temporary closure after reporting suspicious activity on their server, suspecting some kind of de-anonymization bug in Tor. By October 2015, Alphabet was recognized as the largest market. From then on, through to 2016 there was a period of extended stability for the markets, until in April when the large Nucleus marketplace collapsed for unknown reasons, taking escrowed coins with it. On April 28, investigations into the Italian Darknet community forum-based marketplace led to a number of key arrests. In May 2017, the Bloomsfield market closed after investigations in Slovakia inadvertently led to the arrests of its operators. Later that month, the long-lived Outlaw market closed down, citing a major Bitcoin cryptocurrency wallet theft. However, speculation remained that it was an exit scam. In July 2017, the markets experienced their largest disruptions since Operations Onimus, when Operation Bayonet culminated in coordinated multinational seizures of both the Hansa and leading Alphabet markets, sparking worldwide law enforcement investigations. The seizures brought in lots of traffic to other markets, making TradeRoute and Dream Market the most popular markets at the time. In October 2017, TradeRoute exit scammed shortly after being hacked and extorted. In June 2018, the digital security organization Digital Shadows reported that, due to the climate of fear and mistrust after the closure of Alphabet and Hansa, Darknet market activity was switching away from centralized marketplace websites and towards alternatives such as direct chat on Telegram, or decentralized marketplaces like Open Bazaar. In 2019, Dream Market was the most popular market by far, with over 120,000 current trade listings, followed at one time by Wall Street Market with under 10,000 listings. Dream Market was shut down in 2019, and Wall Street Market was seized by law enforcement in May 2019. The May 2019 seizure of news and links site Deepweb for conspiring with the markets created a temporary disruption around market navigation. In 2021, authorities have taken down the largest dark web marketplace Dark Market, along with arresting the Australian man who was believed to be the operator of the website. The 20 servers that hosted the website were seized. Transactions typically use Bitcoin for payment, sometimes combined with tumblers for added anonymity, and PGP, which stands for Pretty Good Privacy, to secure communications between buyers and vendors from being stored on the site itself. Many sites use Bitcoin multi-sig transactions to improve security and reduce dependency on the site's escrow. The Helix Bitcoin Tumbler offers direct anonymized marketplace payment integrations. On making a purchase, the buyer must transfer cryptocurrency into the site's escrow, after which a vendor dispatches their goods, then claims the payment from the site. On receipt or non-receipt of the item, users may leave feedback against the vendor's account. Buyers may finalize early, releasing funds from escrow to the vendor prior to receiving their goods in order to expedite a transaction, but leave themselves vulnerable to fraud if they choose to do so. Following Operation Onimus, which was an international law enforcement operation targeting Darknet markets and other hidden services operating on the Tor network, there was a substantial increase in PGP support from vendors, with PGP use on 2 marketplaces near 90%. This suggests that law enforcement responses to crypto markets result in continued security innovations, thereby making markets more resilient to undercover law enforcement efforts. The problem with centralized market escrow allows a market to close down and exit with the buyers and vendors' cryptocurrency at any time. This has happened on several occasions, such as with Black Bank, Evolution, and Wall Street Market. Individual vendors often reach a point of reputation maturity whereby they have sold sufficient product reliably to have gained a significant reputation and accumulated escrowed funds. Many may choose to exit with the funds rather than compete at the higher volume, higher priced matured product level. The future of Darknet markets, I believe, will be run by bots on a decentralized service. This is already starting to happen, but not on a decentralized service. Running markets this way makes it easier for buyers to access and not having to jump through hoops. Also, the level of security would be up to the person accessing the service. This service also makes exit scam harder to do. There are already platforms starting to do this. I don't want to name them, but instead I'll refer to them as Darknet platform. There is a current Darknet platform that is doing this. It is a direct deal platform which uses Telegram bots to interface with customers via a shop front inside the app and a Tor-based .onion vendor panel for vendors to manage orders and customers, completely automated. How it works: customers place their orders inside the shop bots using the Telegram chat app. They can search their favorite vendors and buy products from a mini menu and check out while selecting quantity, postage options, and payment types. All payments are direct apart from escrow, and the bots support feedback system with ratings, chat with vendor function, and more. When a payment is detected or a vendor confirms an order, the customer gets a convenient notification via the Telegram app. Here is how easy it is to order. Here is the start page of the bot. As you can see, the customer has access to a menu with buttons to visit different sections. We will begin by selecting products. You can customize your own buttons. We have added one for our PGP key and another to link you to our information channel. Here are the categories created by the vendor in the control panel available to select. This is an example of a product listing with image uploaded. This category also had a subcategory configured. Let's try another product and take you through the order process. You can add items to your cart and shop for more. Vendors can also control stock or leave the default as unlimited. Item added to cart notification. Here we proceed to continue to checkout or submit a discount code. Shipping options supported. Here you add your address information. We have added a formatted example to make it easier for vendors when processing information. This text field can contain any text including PGP encrypted text. The vendor will get it in their control panel. Finally, here we have the invoice part for payment. Very clear instructions and also customizable. Going back to the menu, we also have in-app chat support. Customers can chat with vendor through the bot. The vendor can respond using the Tor-based control panel. No Telegram account required. As you can see, it's really easy to use bots to order drugs online, and it's just a matter of time before the Darknet markets uses bots on a decentralized service. Thank you for watching this video. It means a lot to me, and I enjoy making these video. If there is a subject you like to view, please leave a comment below. I'm just starting out and hopefully my video will start to improve in quality. I'm hoping to use voiceover soon. Unfortunately at the moment the hardware I have doesn't produce good quality voiceover, but I will get there. Thank you again for watching, have a nice day.